Greetings, Hive fans. Welcome to this afternoon's live stream of the 2021 Hive Online World Championship quarterfinals match between Gandac and tzimarou. Both players have joined the lobby, so we should be starting here very soon. If you don't forget, there is a 2-minute delay between the live broadcast, what's happening live, and the broadcast on my YouTube channel. So welcome. Glad to have you. Make sure you drop me a note to tell me who you are, where you're from, if this is your first time or a repeat viewer. Truly appreciate everyone being with us today. This is game 2 of the first quarterfinal match being played between tzimarou, a previous world champion, and Gandac. I apologize. This is the first game of these two players. Dubé and Frasco played their first game earlier. So I'll have to go in and make that change once we get going. So it should be a great match this afternoon. Two great players. Jan, the Romanian juggler, that's Gandac, and Dimitrios. Dimitrios is from Greece, and Gandac is from Romania. So we have two Europeans playing today in the match. It should be a great one. They are both great players. Of course, to make it to the final 8, to the quarterfinals, you have to be a very good Hive player, and these are two of the best. So it should be a very good game. So tzimarou won the coin toss, and he said he prefers to play black in the first game. So he'll play black in game 1, and then white 2 games, black 2 games, and then alternate continuing like that. The match is a 6-game match, first one to 3.5. Time limits in the quarterfinals are +12, which means that if you end up with 12 more minutes than your opponent, then your opponent can request a win by default. So it's a little bit slower time limit than in the previous rounds of the tournament. So they look like they should be starting here very soon. I will be in a review room, keeping up as much as I possibly can. Once they get started and get going, I'll get room looks like they're going to be in game room 1. I'll get game room 1 open, and we'll start in review mode so we can get caught up with them, because they typically will play the first few moves very quickly. So it looks like we've got a group of observers this afternoon as well, spectators here for the match. So Gandac versus tzimarou starting here very soon. Looks like they are both in game room 1, and they are launching game room 1. So we will turn the lobby window off. I will start my spectating, get my room open here. Okay, we are open in game room 1. Let me turn off the track mice so we're not seeing that, and let's go ahead and get started. Gandac opened with a pill bug. Interesting opening. Tzimarou plays ladybug, queen, and mosquito. Gandac's playing the queen in line, where the black queen is in elbow. And of course, what happens, sometimes it automatically jumps up to where we are. So here we go. Appreciate you all joining. Make sure you let me know who you are and where you're from. We'll see what we can do about getting caught up here as quickly as we can in the review room. Gandac is already attacked with the first beetle. And we've got, as is regular with the top level Hive players, we've got lots of ants coming into the game. So bear with me while I get caught up. And as expected, Tzimarou pins the first beetle. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Will Gandac attack with his second beetle? And of course, Gandac has not yet brought his mosquito in, so his mosquito could very easily come in, immediately gain ant power, and that's what he did. He brought the mosquito in, immediately gaining ant power, and then black defends with the spider. Of course, what will happen is if the white mosquito attempts to gain an advantage and climb atop the hive by going there, then the black mosquito can just jump right out, leaving the white mosquito pinned. But it is very possible that he could go to that spot there but he doesn't. It looks like he might be looking to play some control here by pinning that black spider. And that's what he did. And my guess is black will probably bring in another ant at this point. The danger, of course, of bringing the ant in, spawning it off your own ant up here, is that both ants can get pinned with one defending bug. So my guess is we'll probably bring it in that position. Then if white pins it, although white would probably pin it with the mosquito, that would keep the mosquito with ant power, because if he happened to pin it with the ant, the white mosquito would lose ant movement. So that would be a possibility for Tzimarou. Let me turn my phone down here. Even though I let everybody know at work that I'll be unavailable for a couple hours, that my phone's still going to continue to ring. So let me make a little note here. It's actually I'll put a little smiley face there. Interesting. tzimarou elected to bring in a grasshopper, and immediately Gandac followed with a beetle. The pin replacement occurs, and the white beetle climbs up. So the white beetle is the first top of hive bug to get atop the hive. Of course, that's always a goal in the very beginning of every game, is to qualify for the win, and the most likely way of doing that, of course, is covering either the pill bug or the queen. Greetings to Simon from Denmark. Remember, there is a 2-minute delay, so I will write "Hi, Simon" in the chat, and it'll be 2 minutes before that "Greetings to Simon" verbally goes out. And this is very interesting. tzimarou has moved his queen away. The danger, of course, now is that Gandac can very easily sandwich the black queen between two white bugs. And even though the black pill bug is only 2 spaces away from the black queen, it's not truthfully a proximity pill bug, because it's in line only controls 1 spot. And that is interesting. Gandac elects to play the spider instead of immediately pinning the black queen. And black could, this is a, oh, it's not a pin-proof spawn point, because the mosquito could come over and pin. So nope, that's not going to happen. So the second beetle getting atop the hive, and tzimarou defended by moving the black queen away from the pill bug. That's an interesting maneuver. So it will be interesting to see how tzimarou is planning on defending this situation. Okay, puts the defending grasshopper in play. And now this point becomes a pin-proof spawn point. So if tzimarou wants to use it to get a defending beetle in, he could. So it's very so Gandac is off to a good start. Black does have a defending bug in place. Of course, the threat is the white beetle moving on around and pinning the black, or covering the black queen, and then the white bugs beginning the attack. So at this point, I would lean toward white having the advantage. Black only has one defending bug, and the pill bug is somewhat out of position. And sure enough, black uses that spot as a spawn point for a beetle. Now that's okay. The ladybug here, the most likely, the ladybug is aiming for that spot right there to free the white ant. Because obviously you don't want to complete the ring, because then the black queen can escape. So that's what I would look at as a possibility with that white ladybug being brought in at that point. So one of the big questions here, of course, would be, what is black going to do with the two ants that are still in reserve? Because one of the basic principles in a hive game is you never want to lose with ants in reserve. That's a total waste of the strongest bug in the hive. If your ants are still in the reserve when you lose, that's never a good thing. So the black beetle can be used to defend. Assuming that the white ladybug is headed to that spot, which I think is the most reasonable assumption for the ladybug, is then black would want to bring in a spider. 1, 2, 3. If it brought a spider here, that spider could then keep the ant pinned. It is possible the black beetle could climb up, because if the black beetle can cover the white ant, then you've got lots of spots to place more defending bugs. But if the black beetle goes up, the white mosquito can immediately come over as well, threatening to climb up, forcing the black beetle to cover it. So that's a possibility as well. So we're looking at timing. Right, currently we're not, tzimarou is at approaching +7. We're 15 minutes in. Tzimarou has used 11.5 minutes, going on 12. Gandac has used less than 5. And that's an interesting position. And I don't think tzimarou realized what was going to happen with that ant. Because now white has 2 free ants. The mosquito is free as well, but it's now blocked in, so it's not going to be able to roam around. And so black brings in an ant. So looking to play control, I would predict that white will do exactly that, which is pin the black ant, continuing to control the outside of the hive. And I would think that white would continue the attack with the mosquito. But he doesn't. He warps the ant in. Black, by covering the white ant, now has good spots to drop defending bugs. So based on the moving of the black ant in, I would guess that probably he's going to move the pill bug in such a way to keep the queen pinned. And my phone is ringing. I'm going to have to answer this, so I am going to I missed the phone call, so not a big deal. As one of the locksmith technicians for the company I work for, I'm the dispatcher. I did let them know that I'd be out from 1 to 3, but sometimes that doesn't really mean anything. So again, Gandac's move, and he moves the pill bug that direction. Nope, he warps the pill bug over to here. Okay. One interesting scenario here is you want to be very careful about black being able to drop a defending bug into this spot like a beetle. And there's nothing that could keep. That's interesting. Okay, a lot's been happening here real quickly. See, I'm very surprised here that make sure I'm up to date here. Okay, I think I'm up to date. So let's take a look. So white yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, that black could drop a beetle right there. And the black beetle can immediately move up and head toward the white queen. But the only issue, okay, that's how Gandac defended that. Now, if the white beetle climbs up, the white mosquito can immediately cover it. But it's interesting. So Simon asked about, as white, why would you choose an inline opening like in this game? Typically, hi Danielle as well from the Netherlands. Welcome. Hope you're having a good evening there. Now, by the white ladybug moving into place, freeing the white mosquito, that was a good defensive move. The black ladybug is free, but it can't really do much. And of course, if the black beetle climbs up, the white mosquito immediately covers it. The black pillbug could move toward the defending the black queen as well. If the black ladybug moves away, the problem is that well, see, now that's a possibility. If we move it to there, it frees up the ant, but the ant doesn't really have anywhere it can go. But what it does allows the ant to move. Yeah, that's probably the... Yeah, but what you need to do is you need to counter this white mosquito. So if the white ladybug goes to here, and then the black ant moves away, it leaves the white mosquito pinned, and the black beetle can climb up. The problem, of course, is black is definitely short on bugs. White is controlling the outside of the hive at the moment. But it's interesting how both players separated their queen from their pillbug. So I would think that white can immediately start attacking. Because he can now move the white ant away, and the white mosquito continues to have ant power because of the black ant. immediately attacking with the ant as well removes this as a spawn point, because then if you spawn a black bug here, then white immediately takes the kill shot. You don't necessarily want to move the white mosquito, because if you move it like here, for example, black could play here and free the beetle up. The problem again is that black is definitely running out of available bugs. So let's see what we've got here. Have I caught up? So let's see. So if white doesn't move the mosquito away now, the black ant can move away, and then the black beetle can climb up. So the question is, does white have enough bugs to and of course the two white beetles are in position to move forward as long as they don't have any kind of and of course, as I expected, tzimarou moved the ant over, which forms the ring, forms an all solid black ring, which the black beetle is now free, but it also pins the white mosquito. Oh no, that's an interesting scenario here. I don't know why he placed a spider, because I was thinking that forming the ring might be a good idea, because that would free the mosquito. It was an interesting move by Gandac. I don't know the purpose of this spider move. Let's see if we can figure it out. Black now can get the beetle up and okay. Now we might know that. We might know the reason for that. White beetle continues moving forward. Now if the black ant gets warped out, the white spider can pin it. So that could very well be the reason for that spider. Looking to control this ant that's trying to escape from the interior of the pocket. So even though black has two beetles atop the hive, here and here, he only has one bug in reserve. So he would be hard pressed to deliver a victory here, because this beetle is an excellent defensive position to stop this beetle. The question then will be, does white have enough bugs to win? May not. Well, I am going to have to take a phone call. So let me... Okay, I'm back after an emergency phone call from my work. So let's see, has anything happened? I don't think, let's see, yep, we've got an Oreo stack going here, or a reverse Oreo, white, black, white. Which is a gain for white. Okay, so Gandac is moving very quickly now, but that freed the queen to escape. Now, is there any chance whatsoever that white can come up with enough bugs to win? I don't think there's any chance that black can. Black needs 3, and he's got a beetle. White spider performs a pin replacement. So I think based on how it started initially, I think that black would be very happy for a draw. I don't think there's any chance that black can come up with a victory. But can white? Yep, I think this one's headed for a draw. So let's just take a quick look here. Black needs 3 bugs, has a beetle is the only, and this grasshopper. This grasshopper does not have an easy angle of attack. If the black beetle moves, then it frees the bug underneath it, which is a spider. Black spider, well, the black spider could move if the black spider moved down this direction, then the white ant, if it moved away, would free the black ant. And of course, the white beetle can't move forward without freeing the mosquito underneath it. So I thought initially that white was on the way to a victory, but it looks like right now it could very well end up a draw. See if there's any chances whatsoever. Yep, the black spider just doesn't have anywhere to go. Let's see if the black queen moved to here. The black spider can't get past the black queen without forming the ring in this position. But it is theoretically possible that if black took a tempo to move to there, then the black spider could move. And now, of course, what? Interesting. The black queen moves in to make a ring. So black is looking like that he's trying to free up an ant on the outside of the hive. So if he warps the black ant to there, it will definitely free up one or the other of these. Oh, thank you. So that's the threat with the formation of this ring, that the black ant moves out to there, and then it frees one of the two black ants. Okay, so let's get back to the game here. I left my be right back message on the screen. So what can Gandac do here? You can get the grasshopper into an attacking position. So if he goes to there, the black ant comes to there. Nope, it does look like black has successfully oh, very interesting. Now if the black ant gets warped in, the white ant moves out. Excellent plan by Gandac. Yep. Excellent plan to keep both of those black ants pinned. Because now when tzimarou warps the black ant number 1 out, then white ant number 1 just shifts over and pins it. And that's exactly what he does. And he immediately moves in with the pill bug. So I don't think that, okay, white is, So I don't think that white's going to be able to get up enough bugs to win here. This grasshopper is now somewhat immobilized. The white beetle here is somewhat immobilized. Interesting. Black does not want to leave the pill bug in that position and break the ring with the spider, because that would keep the black mosquito pinned. But that's what he did. He moved in with there. A complex situation, but I think it's going to be headed toward a draw unless one of them makes a mistake. So is there... Okay, so the white queen moved away. Problem with that is it left the grasshopper and the ladybug pinned. So can the pill bug do any benefit by moving around that direction? That would be an interesting long-term goal. So black doesn't have much in the way of useful moves. If the black spider moves, the problem is that'll allow the white beetle to begin its march forward. If this black spider moves, that frees the white ant. This beetle obviously can't move. Well, it could move forward. Okay, wow, lots has happened while I was chatting with Gino. So the pill bug has gone to there. The queen has gone out to there. The spider has gone to there. The queen has gone back to here. Well, there was a flurry of activity there, wasn't there? Okay, so let's see if there's any kind of method that either player can use. Black still needs 3 bugs and doesn't have much of the opportunities at all, because this beetle, if it moves away, it can immediately get pinned by the mosquito. Or it can allow the mosquito to climb up, which then gives white another attacker. Obviously, this black grasshopper can't jump because that frees the white ant. This spider can't move because that frees the white ant. I think that black's only choice is to move the queen. That's interesting that he didn't. I guess he's not moving the white spider away because he doesn't want the black beetle to drop in. Okay, finally the white pill bug goes around that direction. Okay, now the white ladybug moves away. That means that black will need 4 bugs to win. 1, 2, 3. Wow, interesting. Now the black grasshopper can jump to here with the possibility of freeing that ant. And that also keeps both of these bugs pinned. So he moves forward first to cover the ladybug. Interesting. Black is creeping forward. Needs 3 bugs. And he's got a few. Okay. Yep, he's got mobile bugs, but I don't know that any of them can get into position to take kill shots. If Black could get a bug to there, then the 2 beetles could finish it, but I don't think that he can get a bug to that spot. Nope, I don't think that black can do it now. Can White? And with the 2 black beetles atop the hive, I don't think that White can put Black in Zugzwang. The other interesting thing here is now this white beetle is free because the grasshopper has the black mosquito pinned. Okay. So does White have a plan here? This white beetle could move out here. The white pillbug can move around. Freeing up the ant. So it's a long-term process, but I think White might be able to, although he needs 5 bugs, and that's going to be difficult. With 2 beetles and 2 ants, that's 4. You would have to come up with a method to get a 5th one. So let's look at another possibility here. What would happen if the beetle moves forward and could cover this beetle? Forcing that beetle to move would free up the ladybug. That black grasshopper can't move because that just gives white an attacker. This black grasshopper could move because if the spider moves, that frees the black ant. The black queen dare not go this way. That's committing suicide. If the black queen goes that direction, but the black beetle just can continue moving back and forth. So Gandac is probably looking for a road to victory here, and it's going to be very tough. So let's take a look. And by the way, we've got 17 concurrent viewers. Some of you have commented. Daniel, Gino, Jurinur have all commented. Thank you. And also Simon. Now that is interesting as well. Let's look at this scenario. The white pill bug moves around. The white ant moves away. The white pill bug ends up in this position. That frees the ant. If the black spider moves away, then it's free to go. If the black spider doesn't move away, then the white pill bug can move it. Interesting. Okay. So there might be a road to victory here for white. A long road to victory. So let's make sure we're in the right spot here. Everything is set up. What can tzimarou do? He dare not move his grasshopper to there. I think all tzimarou is going to be able to do is move his beetles back and forth. But it looks like he might have a plan. Interesting. So tzimarou's fighting to try to get one of his ants free, but I don't think he's going to be able to. The question is going to be, will white be able to execute the victory? Moving that spider is a losing proposition because it leaves all of these bugs adequately pinned. So let's see, does tzimarou have any method? So the question is, does white have a method to win? That's the big question here. So pretend like black is not going to move anything. White can move his pill bug around. Interesting, he can't move as long as the ring is there. Interesting. And if this beetle moves away, that's going to free the mosquito. If this beetle moves, that frees the pill bug. So I think black needs to just continue moving the beetles back and forth, forcing white to see if white can force a victory. Well, this is quite a game we're going on in an hour and 15 minutes, 121 moves. Interesting. Okay. So what would happen if the white beetle now covers the queen? Did you look? Okay, so Gandac, wow, this is an interesting game. It can be very complex. This is one of the things that differentiates a good Hive player from an excellent Hive player. Excellent Hive players, the true champions, are looking at situations like this, and they can see forward and look at what the overall strategic plan would be to gather up enough bugs to win. So Gandac is working hard at it. Because we need to remember that if black can get a bug to this spot right here, black can win with the beetle taking the setup shot here and then the other beetle taking the kill shot there. So white has to make sure that black cannot ever get a bug to that spot. Okay. Now let's see what would happen if white jumps out with the grasshopper. Interesting, he jumped out with that grasshopper. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We're up to 16 concurrent viewers. Appreciate you all joining me this afternoon. This is a long drawn out game. We're going on an hour and a half, 130 plus moves. tzimarou is fighting to hold off Gandac. Gandac might have come up with a method here. So let's see. Okay, so let's see. Yep, there is a way. Pretend like black can't move here. So white goes to there. Then to there. Then warps the spider to there, and then the ant takes the kill shot there. So there is a possible way. So let's see if there is a way to defend against that. Yeah, black would need to move the beetle forward. Yep, that's another method. Because with the white ant here, this white beetle can come in, and then the white ant can come over to take the kill shot. Yep. So there was another way to do it as well. So it looks like Gandac has finally worked his way. What's underneath there? An ant. Wow, very, very good defense by tzimarou, bringing up the beetle. He still can do it by moving the pill bug forward, warping the spider away, attacking with the ant, and then taking the kill shot. Yep. See, the problem with moving the beetle away there is it allows the spider to get warped out. Yep, I think that was a mistake moving the pill bug forward, because let's see what would happen if tzimarou warps the spider away. Yeah, that's what we knew that was going to happen. Yep, that. Let's see if it costs Gandac on this one. So now does white have an opportunity to win? He needs so what if he goes to there? Yep, that you had to keep that spider into an attacking spot, because now I don't know that white has enough bugs. He needs 3, and in theory he might have them because he's got the 2 beetles, the ant, and the grasshopper, but black has good defensive opportunities here as well. Yep, see, that pill bug is still going to be defending. Because the only way that you can neutralize the pill bug is by keeping the beetle covered. That means you've got to get 3 bugs into position. And this beetle, it will be able to defend as well. So, wow. Okay. So if white jumps to here, okay, this is a possibility. Let's go to there, then to there. Yeah, that's it. Okay, white has a possibility here. Okay. Yeah, the problem is black is somewhat in zugzwang, because if this beetle moves up, then that leaves the mosquito pinned. Well, I don't know. Yep. White's plan has to be there, 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 and then there. So can black defend against that? Black dare not move this beetle because that frees up this ladybug to join the attack. Black dare not move this grasshopper because that frees the white ant to join the attack. Can't move this grasshopper because that frees the white ant to join the attack. So the only move that black can make is with this. Well, he could move the spider. No, spider's immobile. 1, 2, 3, because it's blocked in this little triangle. Yep, I think white has a victory here. I don't think black can defend it. He's got too many bugs. And the key is that the kill shot has to go into this spot here. And the only way, because you've got two beetles with angles of attack to that kill spot. And the only way that you can fill the other spots, first is with that plan. Yep. So we'll see if Gandac can come up with this plan. I don't think we've already reviewed that the only bug that can move is the beetle. If the beetle goes that direction or to there, then the ant attacks immediately. Nope, that doesn't work. It still centers around the proper method for white to win is pill bug, grasshopper, grasshopper to there, ant to there. Oops, what happened here? Interesting, he's going that direction. So now, what happens if the beetle goes out to there, and then the grasshopper jumps in? I think definitely the safest method for Gandac is to move the pill bug first, but he's looking at one, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Moving the grasshopper first takes black out of Zugzwang. Yep, I think the only, black has to, because right now the immediate threat is white ant to here and the beetle takes the kill shot. So he's got to cover that. Yep. Okay. He's got to move forward to cover the beetle. Now we can see the the problem with the order of movement, because if black allows the spider to get free, the spider can be used as a turn waster, so the black beetle never has to leave this spot here. Okay, so what if he goes to there? So again, the ideal scenario is there and there and there. Yep, so black's best defense is to move forward to here. Just how interesting how just a slight change of the order of movement can be critical. Because I don't know that so black obviously can't move the spider that way because but black can move the spider. Well, that's also a problem. So white's, okay, he's going to cover the pill bug. Daniel says white could move spider 2 to the left to form the ring, freeing the grasshopper. Of course, he's 2 minutes behind me. It really is. So it comes down to the kill spot. The kill shot has to be taken into this spot. So white has to fill these two. So it does look like white now has the option of going to there. Let's see if he goes to there. Well, see, that's interesting because yep, this is very, very interesting because white has to take the kill shot into that spot. Now, if Black jumps to here. Nope. Okay, now at this scenario, what white has to do is white has to break the ring, because right now this ant and this mosquito it is hard for me because I am 2 minutes ahead of you. Okay, so what white can do here is white can move to there and then keep the ant pinned in there. Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay. Now that's interesting. Gandac moved the spider over, which frees the black ladybug. the black ladybug could in turn... Nope, that frees the white mosquito. That is threatening to free the white mosquito here. Okay, that white spider move might have freed the... Well, let's see. If that frees the white mosquito, the white mosquito can climb up and head toward victory. Even if it just takes over to here. So if the black ladybug moves in there, that makes it, well... Interesting. Okay, the white spider has moved in. Oh. I'm surprised that he didn't take the opportunity to free the mosquito. I don't understand why Gandac doesn't warp the ant in the kill spot and fill the final kill spot with his ant. So tzimarou is putting up a very, very strong defense. I think that Gandac is missing. Gandac doesn't work the ant in the kill spot. This is I'm trying to follow along the chat going on live, and I'm 2 minutes difference between the chat and what I'm seeing, and so it's very interesting to see that difference there. I've got to figure out a way to combat that, but I think what's going to end up having to happen is that Gandac has to break this ring. Gandac has to break this ring so that the black ants and mosquito are not freed. So I think that's what has to happen. So let's see where we are. I think he missed the opportunity as well when he brought the spider around. He should have freed the mosquito, which he didn't do. Well, we're going on 2 hours. And this makes it very, very difficult if tzimarou can free that black ant down there. But this might actually force white, because if tzimarou jumps into there to free this black ant, it might force white to pin the black ant, breaking the ring. which might be enough to... I don't know, it just depends. So tzimarou is fighting. I think Gandac is missing opportunities here. I think that part of it has to be that he's got to break this ring to keep these bugs all pinned. He can't move out with this ant because that has potential to free 2 ants. But he can now see if he attacks now, that frees this ant to defend. Ah, okay. Yep. Yep. Because he figured it out. Because by attacking now, he then his threat is warping the ant into there and winning there. Or the ant into there and winning there. Wow, what a game. I don't think tzimarou now has a defense, because the threat is white ant to there, and the white beetle takes the kill shot. He can stop the white ant, but then it's warped in to take the kill shot. Wow. What a game. Gandac came up and ended up pulling it out at the end. I think when he goes back and reviews this video and reviews the game, he'll realize that there were missed opportunities earlier in the game. So I took that on for a second. And congratulations, Gandac. What a game. So Jan, the Romanian juggler, juggled it correctly at the end. He kept all those balls moving in the air, and he was able to pull it out in the end. So congratulations, Jan. And I hate to say it, I'm going to have to end the live stream fairly quickly. I told my boss that I would be out from 1 to 3, and we're going on over 3. So this was a 2-hour game. It was over 2 hours. tzimarou ended up with plus 10 minutes, 1 hour and 7. Gandac had 57 minutes. What a game. Congratulations, Gandac. Well-earned victory, although I think you could have earned it a little bit sooner, but it was a very, very, very good game. So we're going to close this window down. Bring the lobby back up. I doubt very seriously if they're going to be playing another game today. What a game that was. So I appreciate everybody joining us today. I think this is the most viewers we had, most spectators we've had in our live stream. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget, if you haven't yet, let me just click out the lobby, get the lobby off. If you haven't yet, make sure you purchase a copy of my book. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee at my Buy Me a Coffee page. And there is a super chat function on YouTube. You click the little $sign at the bottom of the chat window. You could make a contribution that way as well. So I truly appreciate everybody joining me today. It has been a fantastic game. I doubt very seriously they're going to play again, but let's just take a look in the lobby to see if there is any. We're going to assume that they are not playing another game. That was a exhausting 2-hour game. So I'm going to have to call it quits for today. I'm here helping you play Hive like a champion. This was a game of champions, no question. So Gandac playing white came out with the victory in game 1 against the previous world champion tzimarou, who upset the current world champion judoka in the round of 16. Congratulations. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.